Okay, this is your warm-up for Monday, April something, 27th, I think we're at. So you're gonna start out with a 5-minute, kind of an AMRAP, basically 5 minutes of continuous movement. You're gonna increase your intensity throughout the 5 minutes. So this is our warm-up. You're just gonna start out nice and controlled movement, just getting your heart rate up a little bit. And then as the 5 minutes goes on, see if you can pick up your speed and your intensity. So we start out with 20 jumping jacks. Just regular old jumping jacks, touch above the head, touch behind the back. After your 20 jacks, you're gonna do 10 speed skaters. So this is 10 total, or 5 each side. So first speed skater, good. You're jumping, one leg out. You're reaching, don't worry if you can't reach the ground without being too hunched over, that's fine. What we wanna see is that as you go to each side, you have control and you're not just falling all over the place. If these are really easy for you, try to make it a little wider so you jump a little farther, and you can even do it without letting that back leg touch the ground if you want to.
If you want to.
If you want to. From there, we're gonna go down to a plank. We're doing 10 wide stance mountain climbers. So plank position, make sure those shoulders stay stacked over your hands. You're jumping one foot to the outside of the hands and switching. So we just have 5 each side, 10 total. If this is too much with the jump, you can walk your feet back to a plank and just walk one leg up at a time. So one leg up, good. Make sure you stay, in that plank position each time, and you would do 10 like that. From there, we have 5 broad jumps. So we're working on that explosive motion of the hips. This will prepare you for the workout. So hinging, big jump, then you can just turn around and do the same thing. Woo, good. Same thing with these. As the 5 minutes goes on, your distance might get farther and farther as you warm up. So don't worry about like PRing your broad jump in your first round of this warm up. Sorry, the dog's in the bushes. From there, we have 1 round of the following. This is to prepare you for the burpees and the pistols that you have. We're gonna start out on the ground. You're gonna lay flat like you were at the bottom of your burpee. So your hands are ready to push you up. From here, you're just going to push your chest off the ground, arching through that lower back, good, and then lower back down. Push your chest up and lower back down. We're just getting some movement through that lower back so that as you come up from your burpees, you're prepared for that. I'm not saying you should snake like this on your burpees, but it gets you warmed up for that motion. From there, you can stay down on the ground. Go back into your cobra. So you've just finished your 10 cobras. You're going back down to the ground. You're going to go straight into 10 froggers. So you can push yourself up into a plank position. You're jumping your feet to the outside of the hands. You're trying to, no, both feet at the same time. This is a frogger.
Oh, sorry.
Don't do what she just did. Do this. Jump both feet at the same time. Good, and back. And in, and back. Notice how, one more, hold it here. She's getting that foot flat to the ground. That's what we want to see, no toes, okay? Yay. After you've done your 10 froggers, you're going to do a 1-minute ankle stretch. So you can go into a lunge position on the ground. And then you're just going to push that knee that's in front, push it forward over your toe, leaning your body weight into it and making sure that heel stays flat on the ground. What we want to see is that this knee is going over the pinky toe. So push your knee out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just like it would be in line for your squat or your pistol. After you hold that for 1 minute, you can kind of rock back and forth, whatever feels good. If you have a kettlebell, you can add a little more pressure. You're going to go into 5 half burpees. So for the half burpee, we're doing the bottom part of the burpee, but we're never taking our hands off the ground to do the jump and clap at the top. So hands will go down to the floor, just like you're in that frogger, so feet are flat, just like at the bottom of the frogger. Feet are flat. There we go, good. She's gonna jump back, go all the way down to the ground like a burpee, push up and jump back in. And that's 1. Very good, nice, 2. And she'll do 5 of those. Then she's gonna go straight into 5 burpees. She keeps stopping. It's supposed to flow a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, see, this warm-up's gonna get your heart rate up a little bit. So you don't have to do all 5. Thank you. So after you've done your 5 burpees, then you would go into your ankle stretch on the other leg. So remember which leg you did the first round so that you do both legs. All right, that is it for Monday.